Built a cabin in the woods of Vermont, sold the cabin, moved across country to South Dakota, found a new piece of land, built a small woodshed on the property at first, roughed in this driveway, which still is a work in progress, but it's come a long ways. Found a pole barn on Marketplace, take it apart myself and transport it to the property. And then it was finally time to start the cabin builds. I'm going with a 30 by 24 cabin. All the trees are ponderosa pine and harvested on the property. It is a chink style cabin. Work continued on the second floor in the trusses of the cabin, and that leads us to where we are now. Look at her. Here. You need some water. There. Didn't have a paintbrush. And in this heat, this needed to get done today. It's already Wednesday this week. Once again, it's been in the 90s and hundreds during the heat of the day, so I've been getting here early, doing my peeling and logging in the morning, and then I've been sitting in this AC unit the rest of the day, working on my road. So that's what we've been up to this week. But now today's only going to be upper 80s for like the first time in 2 weeks at least. So I'm going to get up there on the cabin and notch those last two 12 footers in, and then we'll be done with that main floor. We'll get out there, drink plenty of fluids, and get to work. One more. Last one on this main level. Can't really believe it. Cool. That's exciting. 5 months. All I've been doing is finding logs, cutting logs, dragging logs, peeling logs, notching logs, and stacking logs. Boy, did that feel good. That frame is complete. Yeehaw. Good morning. This just came in the mail yesterday. I'm pretty excited about this product. A year and a half ago when I was insulating that first cabin I built, I used a rock wool insulation product between the rounds of the logs. And I had to piece it all apart, and I had to really be in contact with that insulation for a long time. And I felt like it irritated my eyes and my respiratory system. And I didn't want to do that again for the second cabin. So I went online, did a little research, and I came about this Havelock Wool Company. And I actually reached out to them, talked to them about the channel, talked about what I needed for the cabin. They sent out this product for me, and I just wanted a more natural product that I'm going to be handling it so much. I didn't want to use, a fiberglass or a rock wool insulation this time around. These are 16-inch wide bats, and I plan to cut them into strips, put them in between the rounds of my cabin before putting a backer rod and then covering with chinking. Let's take a look at them. I want to see how they cut and see how they're going to fit in between the logs. I couldn't cut it with the utility knife. I tried a couple different saws. That didn't really work. And then the scissors works the best, but these scissors are not very sharp. So I definitely need to get another pair of scissors. But the insulation really holds up well. It's not like falling apart or anything. So that's nice to see. And yeah, it feels good. Just need bigger scissors. So we'll get this cut up and see how it's going to fit. There we go. Also, Havelock sent me some soundproofing on the interior walls, so take a look at that real quick before we go outside. So that's the interior wall sound dampener. I'll show you my idea for this. So I'm really thinking this is going to be like the exact thickness. Go right in. Oh yeah. See, that's gonna be nice. It's gonna be touching surfaces. I don't think it's too compressed. I think that is gonna be awesome. Yep. Hopefully other people take a look at this product if they're looking for something a little more natural like wool. The idea I have for this stuff is, it's hard to believe, but the guy who built this cabin didn't have perfect notches, so they're not 100%. Airtight. Yeah, it's gonna be good. There we go. It's almost like the perfect dimensions for my log cabin. Check out Havelock Wool. Thank you guys for sending that out, and I can't wait to get this stuff installed. So I'd actually been eyeing this burrow ever since I bought the property. It was kind of down on that side hill, but I think I found the spot for it on the cabin. It'll look pretty neat. The upstairs is that log post and beam style. So I just want my diameters to look appropriate for the rest of the structure. So from that big log up there, I'm gonna have these rafters right here at an angle up on another log that's up here to make my dormers. I'm not gonna put this all up now because there'd be no point. It's all coming down and I'd use a lot of hardware to put that together. So I'm just getting a look on what I have to find, what remaining logs I have to find. Quite warm again. Next week though, 70s. I'll be wearing a flannel again. I have 6 or 7 rafters peeled and I need quite a few. But this is a spot. Look at so many rafter trees right here. Trick is getting them to fall that way toward the road. All right, there's one. I'd like to get one more ready for the morning so I can just peel them up when it's cool. 2, nice and easy, right down to the road. I gotta find one more. What's better than 2? Well, this rock is, look at that. Look at that beautiful piece of quartz. 3 trees and a beauty of a piece of quartz. That's better. Okay. Okay, I'm out of here. Okay, well, I wanted to leave you. Didn't know how to tell you, but I don't know. We must have got too friendly with the kittens. And after a couple of weeks of that, Mom has now moved them. So, came this morning and I didn't want to say anything yet on video, just in case they're out or something, because they're getting pretty active and maybe they went outside, but I think she has moved them. So, I guess that was the risk we took in trying to tame them, but she didn't like it and now she seems to have moved somewhere else. I did put food out this morning, ate some of it. It's all moved around, but the kittens are gone, so that stinks. Kids are gonna be sad, and it was kind of quiet around here all day without them, but I don't know, we'll keep you posted. Maybe they'll be back tomorrow, I hope. But likely not. That mom was wild as can be. Keep putting the food out and see if they come back. Maybe there's still hope. All right, now I'm going home. Probably can't see her, but there she is right there. Sitting up in the grass up there. Should follow her. See where she's going. Of course, I don't want to scare her off even more. Oh, there's the cat. There's the deer. Scared them both. Alright, well, I'll leave you guys alone. Bring the kids back. Those 3 trees turned into 5 rafters, so that's pretty good yield. 5 nice logs, and we'll go find a place to stack them all. Okay, it's a bit more organized, huh? Okay, whew. Calling it quits right there for the week. And 2 quick updates. Representative from Havelock actually reached out to me and gave me a picture of a little jig you can make out of wood to make it real easy to cut those bats, those insulation wool bats. So thanks for that tip, Josh, and we'll definitely whip one of those up when it's time to put some insulation in. And then second update is kittens are still gone. So quite sad, but at least we have their memories. Okay, you guys ready for a nap? I gotta get to work.
Who's this one?
We get to name them all.
This is so cute. Wait.
All right, see you guys later.